Our first guest won an I'm a Celebrity and stood up to the awesome middleweight power Nigel Benn, so the gloves are off tonight. It's Rhona Cameron, everyone. And joining her, a man who recently presented a documentary looking at etiquette across cultures and is a cultural ambassador for the Olympics, whatever the blue blazes that means. We are not sure if he's got anything to add to this debate, but Keith Checkman wasn't available, so Nihal, everyone. Lovely to have you both with us. OK, let's get cracking. Nihal, that was just a joke. I don't want you looking introspectively down.
I'm just already you're being racist towards me.
OK, events in the house have moved on. Last night there was apparent reconciliation between Jade and Shilpa. As we saw in the news, we'll see on tonight's main show. How genuine do you think this was?
Well, was this after it was announced that she was up for eviction?
No, this would have been before.
Right. Well, on reality TV shows, people constantly make up and break up all the time. It's part of the, you know, the claustrophobic dynamic. I mean, I think it's hard for people who've not been on a reality TV show to understand that it is an intense situation, and it's almost as though the rest of life in reality does just leave you, and you're living just day to day in this, you know, entrenched in these claustrophobic dynamics with your housemates or jungle mates or whatever it is, and it's normal to go in and out these things. I think that really, obviously, we see there she demonstrates great naivety, not knowing why helicopters would even be above the house. I mean, so I don't think it's anything to do with her having any remorse. Genuinely, I
the
just
question
think
is, though, does the fact that she's gone up and apologised make us then have some kind of reason to go, oh, well, then that's fine then that she called her Miss Poppadom. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't. The fact that she said sorry doesn't make it right, because all kinds of people go around and do really, really bad things and then say sorry, and then we all go, oh, well, that's fine then. That's fine. It's all media and nice.
So if and it obviously seems likely that Jade is out tonight, do you think she's done... Do you think she's done enough, or do you think she's done anything that can salvage her career? What can she do?
Over!
You think?
Oh, mate, come on. I mean, like, look, there are certain things I think that are acceptable to do in the media, and they'll forgive you. Kate Moss being a prime example of that. Being a bully, considering now I'm a DJ on Radio 1 and we did a massive campaign against bullying. She is a bully. She bullied Shilpa. She got together with 2 other girls and bullied them. And then people sending texts saying, well, maybe Shilpa did something wrong. If you saw 3 people going up to one person on the street, would you go up to that one person who's being bullied and ask them, what did you do wrong? You're a wrong 'un. You're a total wrong 'un to be bullied by 3 people. It's not acceptable for her to be a bully and for her to make comments like, you know, why did she need to say it? Fair enough, look, there are Asian people that I've met that I don't like, black people, white people, whatever, that's fine. I'm not asking the world to get on and skip through the daisies together. What I'm saying is that if you think she's a wrong 'un, fine, she's a wrong 'un. But if you then start calling her Shilpa Poppadom and what Danielle said about go back to this country, you've crossed the line.
Of course.
You've crossed the line.
And everyone accepts that.
And you can't be, I don't think you can be forgiven for that. Look, she's made a lot of money out of being a reality TV star, a lot of money. Why don't you use that money, go build a house in the middle of nowhere and just go and live there? Because I don't want to see you again.
I think that I'm surprised the studio's not collapsing with a heavy weight of irony going around at the moment, because I think it's you know, I think it's such an interesting situation how someone was made by reality TV and is going to be broken by reality TV. But did Danielle not?
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, but did Danielle not say? Things as bad as Jade?
Worse,
it seems
actually.
to be that. Yeah, it seems to be all focused on Jade.
Oh, she won't be spared, mate.
No. I do feel that obviously, you know, you'd have to be an idiot to agree with any of these things. You're completely wrong and out of order. It's absolutely right, you know, that her perfume's withdrawn and blah, blah, blah. But she'll probably make some money talking about this, so she'll still kind of...
I don't think Jade thinks she's racist. That's the thing.
No, I don't at all. I think she's just stupid.
She thinks Jack's amazing. I mean, that goes out to lunacy.
OK, listen, let's move on to Shilpa. She said she went into the house to widen her fan base. In her case, is all publicity good publicity? Because I'm just sort of seeing her. The last thing should happen for the show is that she'll win almost as a sympathy vote, but it's likely, isn't it?
Well, it's inevitable, I think. It's inevitable that Shilpa will win. I don't think...
She's a true celebrity. In the classic sense of what you think a celebrity
yes, and I
is.
think
Integrity,
this is what happened
dignity,
at the beginning.
Poise,
yes, and
class.
She's
got that. If you think about classic celebrities, Grace Kelly's or Sophie Loren's or people like that, she has got all that makes a celebrity.
And I think the roots of this conflict initially lay with jealousy. I think that if you look at somebody like Shilpa, who is, you know, a beautiful, glamorous actress, she's got, you know, she's demure, she's graceful, sophisticated, she has panache. And I think that people like Jade have had to, you know, claw their way, you know, through life being
Keira Knightley would not have got
loud.
on with Jade, could he? Do you
And
know what I mean?
I think that initially it was jealousy, and then sadly it went on to making racial comments.
Okay, let's focus on the other guys in the house. Not everyone in the house has been particularly clear in their allegiances. Take a look.
You know, through life being
Keira Knightley
brash
would not
and
have got on
loud.
with Jade, could he? Do you
And
know what I mean?
I think that initially it was jealousy, and then sadly it went on to making racial comments.
Okay, let's focus on the other guys in the house. Not everyone in the house has been particularly clear in their allegiances. Take a look.
That's the only thing I ordered. That's what's got to me most. That's the only thing I ordered. No, you didn't. You didn't let anybody else have a look at the paper. I feel furious.
It was just a temper. I was giggling, my nerves went, and then I went off, and it wasn't my argument, so it's not really affected me at all.
You're a liar!
Just go in the room.
The way that Shilpa has been treated, I don't really agree with. But you know what? The argument is between Shilpa and Jade, and I'm not going to get involved.
And no, it don't smell
I will
around
not have some. You know, Jade, I don't use that language, so you can.
Good for you!
Good for you. You know what? You're playing the same as this. Good for you.
But there's clearly divides happening, and I don't like that because I like both sides.
So do I.
I didn't make the rules.
I didn't say choose between Cleo and Catelyn.
No, you didn't. But you did it. You choose to do it, and I choose not to do it.
Yeah.
People in here speak their mind, so I'm not afraid to speak my mind now. It's Big Brother. I'm not going to cause any friction in here. I'm just going to, you know, try and remain neutral and let the people make fools of themselves if they want to. But I'm not going to be part of it.
Obviously, we don't know what it's like in there, but they can't be blind to that. So I'm so disappointed there has been almost that appeasement in the house.
Yeah, but also, things have got massively out of control on the outside. Let's face it. If people were left to make up their own minds, I'm sure people would be appalled. But you know, I don't think maybe. I think that, you know, newspapers are going absolutely mad on this, and I think that. You look at the people there in the house, they don't seem to think it's as bad as we do out here, which is really interesting. But listen, just very quickly, let me say, I cannot stand people that sit on the fence. I cannot bear it as a character trait. I cannot bear people who are just underhand, obsessed with subterfuge. And I'm one of these people in a row where I'm not afraid to stand up and go, look, you know what, I thought you were an idiot and you weren't. And I cannot stand people in reality shows that are cowardly.
Especially when you're in the house.
Cowards there.
Yeah, the worst one is Dirk Benedict, right? Comes in there, arm in the A-team, smoking big cigars, large in it, like he's the man, right? Say, yeah, I like a bit of Shilpa me, we're here, and like that. And then suddenly, as soon as she's getting bullied, where is he? He should be her knight and kind of riding in to save her. But no, what is he? He's a wrong.
they're
He
not
shouldn't even be
hearing
in
all
this.
the things
He
as
should,
well.
no,
They're
but he
not
shouldn't
hearing
even be in
some
the
of the
Z
comments.
list after this, let alone the A-team. He's a
We're going to
wrong.
talk more about this in the second part with Nihal and Rhona after the break.